We welcome you to Yankees spring training presented by Montefiore. Pitching prospect on the hill, Taj Bradley, coming off a Randy Arozarena, 20 home runs a season ago, bat second. ERA, 102 innings, 100 left side, Peraza and Rizzo on the right, and Jose Trevino behind the plate. We're all going to use spring to get adjusted ourselves, as that one misses. A lot of pop at AAA last year. The 1-1 is hit hard on one hop to first, snared by.
One, two, three.
Technical difficulties. Ryan Rucco, Jack Curry with you as Anthony Volpe takes that, even if you didn't hear us. And Volpe ahead in the count 3-1.
And he also has the ability to hit the ball the opposite way because he waits on pitches.
This time, gets his lineup brought to you by Kago, rounding out the Yankees starting lineup. Tampa Bay, that is their top pitching prospect.
Numbers on last season. He was a breath of fresh air. His cutter has some slider properties to it, but he insists that it's like a cutter.
The 0-2 is high.
And the Yankees have already extended his outing longer than his last spring. Ryan took 7 pitches among the. And taking notes, Ryan, by that I mean he keeps a journal and put information into that journal. Doesn't want to clutter his mind. Again, I think that's a great piece
to make it at this level. This is the next one that the Rays are very
evaluating him very closely this spring. With the injury to Glass now, there is an opening. I don't see him as being.
Going on in right field, rather.
It's pretty big. I love it. Well, I play with this clock in the AAA. Fine, I think.
Oswaldo, you played 6 different positions for the.
Okay. I mean, if I got the opportunity, that looked far. Let's go, Wally. Come on. First at bat was not that good, but we are here for that, you know.
Made a huge impact on this team. Then obviously, you
are confidence on myself because I say like, okay, I played this year to get my mind right. Like,
go get it, Oswaldo. To the wall.
And we see Severino on the mound today. We see Cole. We know Rodon.
You can trust in the Severino healthy. Can you help me right now? That's me.
And talking to us shows how comfortable you are in the outfield. But your first 500
I'll start outfield like in Ciarte with Lamar. And when I just play there, I just say like, okay, I've been
recorded a strikeout there, so 2 outs now, 0-2 count.
Center field I just want to show, like, to see if I can play. I know I can.
Want to play center field. We'll see if we can we can help push that narrative along.
Who knows?
Yeah.
This guy gonna.
Here it is.
Infield want to like all around infield, like more bigger, and this.
Teammates who are coming up here playing with you in spring.
That's all. Right. And I got a couple guys here who play with me in DSL, so I love that.
Yeah.
Pretty good teammates.
The 1-2, runner going, throw down is not in.
That's so awesome, you know? You see a young guy, he showed like.
Swing and a miss, late. George M. Steinbrenner Field. Josh Donaldson will lead things off for the Yankees. First pitch deflects off of Brett.
made it clear he is a proponent.
This season, right now, it's up in the air whether or not that's going to be a part of it. So Severino did enjoy that, and he said he
want to leave it in the catcher's hands, have one thing less to deal with mentally, or do you?
There have been times, even with just the catcher.
As Hicks powers that one into right field, and that ball
stop. There's a position battle in left field. You see this pitch, and Hicks wrecks it. So Hicks trying to remind the Yankees that, of course, Cabrera, who we spoke to an inning earlier, Florial, some other players.
And that is something that Aaron Boone floated out early in the spring, that we may see Judge in left field to put Giancarlo Stanton in right field, Bader in center. Now, he hasn't played in the spring.
Another aspect of that positional versatility from Judge. Check swing, one hopper to third. That's
Torres or wherever you happen to put DJ for that day. So inner side decided to think of other options, and
granted a little bit, Jack, is, you know, when you're a player whose production is to not have the sort of malleability that he acquitted himself very nicely there. We obviously see him go up and down the
right. He's the captain. He has the athleticism to do it. He's a team first, the center fielder, but he's obviously not going to play 162 games. And there's
6 strikeouts, and McGarity deal
at Somerset last year, Double-A, 15 2/3 outs. But more than anything, and we talked about this on the scouting report, it's about building. He threw a shade over 100 last year. We talked about the 2 months that season, and where does the 2023 season take Ione go and sign a 4-year deal after what he did for the Yankees last year? So what kind of the American League?
Yeah, the highest honor you can have as a defensive player. That's ripped to right center field, a base. Obviously, the Yankees feel as good about their top 4 as anybody in base. But tapped right back to McGarity. Game tickets, redeem offers, access exclusive content, and much more. Rafael Ortega, and then Anthony Volpe.
Roster invitee. You see what he did last year. Got a big season on his resume in 2019 with Texas. Had the ball in play. 337 plate appearances that year. He only struck out in 2020. Broken forearm in 2021.
Yeah. Lifts that in the air to right field and deep. That ball
on the right field line. And anytime you have a left-handed hitter, he's think about with that as well. He has mashed
on it for Calhoun. Yeah, Ortega, you talk about hit 291 at an 823 OPS, 11 home runs.
And I was talking about the 21 season. For his career, don't want him at the plate against lefties. 140 plate appearances in his career. Plate appearances.
And he walks. Jack with factor, which we've heard so many people throughout spring mention. And I know
about a month ago, and Ryan, you could clearly in his career, but also so humble about it as he talked about. I think it was wind dated, which I thought that was not wind dated.
That one is ripped to left field and off the.
Important to anything you're trying to do in baseball, your legs uses that hip rotation to be able to drive the ball like that.
Cabrera sends that in the air to right field. That ball.
Big player, but also to say that to a kid, basically telling him, go out and play, go out and have fun.